Alrighty, good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back. I'm with Young Bullish Builds, and here we have a great video for you today about SPY analysis. Alright, guys. So let's break it down. On my last video, I showed a massive outbreak of a very bullish pattern, and here it is pretty much. Okay, we have a cup that was formed and then a handle, and this is on a daily for SPY. Okay, this is on a 1 day, and we have this nice cup, and then we started actually have the cup, and it made this nice handle. And last video I said we broke out of that cup and handle, which indicated a very bullish pattern. And look what happened. So if you check out my last video, which I'll try to have it on the top right there for you, we had this massive breakout on this cup and handle, and we were over here. We weren't even in these two red bars yet, but we were around here. I think it was like 420, and this was last week, I believe I made that video. And I said we could have traded this breakout in two ways. The first way would be on the breakout itself, you could actually have jumped into calls, and that's how some people would have traded that breakout, right? Because it broke out and we could have jumped in here on this wick and actually rode it up at least to the 420 area. I actually did not catch that breakout, and I didn't catch it. I saw the pattern late, but eventually I saw the pattern. And what did I say last video? I said expect a pullback, and that pullback I expected was going to be around the 416 to 414 level. That was my prediction. And we pulled back, and we pulled back way harder than I thought it was going to be. But I was looking at buying calls the whole way. So what did I say last video? I said wait for the pullback, and this is the new confirmation. So that's the other way you could trade this position on this breakout. You can trade the immediate breakout or pull back, then the bounce on the breakout itself. Okay, and if you see, we had the arrows here from this bounce. So guys, I mean, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. I personally have been loading up on calls throughout this entire drop. Since I didn't expect it to pull back so hard, I actually started jumping into calls a little early. My entries were a bit early. I jumped in on the 416, and then I averaged down on the 414, and then I averaged down again today at 410. Not just that, I ended up, obviously, Nvidia had an amazing earnings today. If you don't know, if you haven't seen that, check that out. They killed earnings. They're up almost $80 on the pre-market. Hopefully that holds. But this is a nice pullback, and now we are just rebounding right now. And it's looking really bullish. And there's two things that could happen with this, okay? One, the whole debt ceiling talk right now is getting really worked up on. Either SPY is going to either chop until a decision is made, or it can start slowly rising. Now, I don't think it will rise or fall until some kind of decision is made from, our government. So what could happen, in my opinion, is either we can see a minor lift off tomorrow, maybe touching back to this 414 level, and just sideways until they settle this debt ceiling. And it's pretty soon. I mean, it's they're on a deadline. So either we jump up to 414 and we range from 414 to 412, or we could even jump up to 416 and range from 416 to 412 until something happens. And then perfect bounce right here, honestly, on a daily right now. We might end up, closing at 414, maybe even tomorrow, and then trade sideways and then take off. That's my opinion. We'll see what happens. I hope this video helped you guys. If you're completely new to option trading, check out the options tutorial for beginners on my videos. as well as I will have link to the descriptions for all my social media. I called all these out on Twitter, on Discord, on everything, and I will post everything in the description. Thanks again, guys. Till next time.